Bitcoin is still stuck in the same range. However, that range has specifically made it so it's going to be even easier to be nimble with your positions, getting in and out of positions to make quicker decisions. I'm going to show you what that is. Also, by the end of the video, very important, I'm going to tell you, although I'm short-term time frame bullish, I am still mid-term time frame bearish, which I'll also show you why, most of you know. But by the end of the video, I'm going to tell you this exact condition, which could be happening here in about 10 days, that would flip my outlook to midterm time frame bullish. Although right now, being specific, I am short-term time frame bullish, and I'll show you why, and midterm time frame bearish, and I'll show you why, and I'll also show you when I'm going to flip. Are you ready? Let's go get this crypto.
Hit the like button
and subscribe,
or else let's go. I know I need to change that with 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐜 stuff in there with war going on. I've had community members. There's only so much I can do. Here, okay, so here's our range. Weekly 89. You can use the MTF EMA, and you can use this even on the 5-minute chart, so you can see how perfectly this has been used as support. Do we see this? And you're not going to find another channel anywhere in crypto who's defining the range with the weekly 89 like this for the bottom of the range. All right? Flip to the weekly chart with the same EMAs on. If I could learn how to use TradingView really quickly. Look at this. Watch this journey. Bears in control, bears in control. This candle closed below the purple line. The first 1 or 2 days of the next week went down, ran it the other way, got blocked by the monthly 10, which we on this channel predicted that. Came back down, came up to the monthly 10. Also, that was the Arnold Schwarzenegger Humpty Dumpty saying it's going to fall because the way it goes over this red line matters. It was a Humpty Dumpty, not an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Came back down. I did not get this wick right. I did not anticipate that on my channel. What I thought was most probable did not play out. However, I did have other cases within that video, videos that week indicating that we could come down to the bottom. However, it's definitely not what I thought was most probable. That week I did get wrong. That was, I mean, hell, look at that wick. That's a tricky wick. I mean, come on now. Straight up, and then that wick is pretty big, and that is what, not just what she said, that's what everybody said. That's a big wick. All right, getting closer to this now. Here's why. And so look at these closures. This is what's important. When the bears were in control and volatility was high, one closure below, the next one above, next one above, next one above, next one above the purple line, next one above, next one above, next one above, next one above. The bears are running out of juice. That is the first little sign that we got that is telling me be short-term time frame bullish, right? And we also have on the daily chart, using the same EMAs, we have a fairly okay looking higher low structure with reducing volatility, which, you know, some pattern people call it triangle, whatever. I see it as volatility is reducing. Bitcoin is coiling up like a rattlesnake. Okay, it's coiling up like a rattlesnake, getting ready to strike. That's what's happening, right? Or a piano string when the hammer hits it, right? It's oscillating a lot, and before you hit it again, you want it to calm down before you make the next note. You know, in theory, whatever. There might be obviously a lot of cases where that's not true, but you get the point. It's coiling up. Something's getting ready to happen, and what I'm about to show you is very important because something within this range has changed, which is going to make it so much easier to figure out or to have higher changes of probability. So the moments your probability change is going to be so much clearer. And as we jump into that, make sure that if you like this content so far, you can check me out on Discord. You can have up to 8 live calls with me a week with your video camera and microphone turned on to ask me questions directly to my face. Follow me on Twitter at cosasverdes with the number 2 afterward. And if online communities and I think so you do not have the time to commit, but you want extra content way above and beyond what I offer on YouTube, click the join button that you see right below this video. Another video will pop up, a real short one. It'll explain to you your options. Let's get going. Okay, here's what's making this range so much easier to be nimble with. And when I say nimble, that means if you're actively clicking around, you can change your mind or add to your positions or be more confident or move your stops up. That's what I mean by nimble, just moving around whatever you have going on, making decisions. Is this red? So I am on the two, let's even go down to the 1 hour chart, make it smaller. I have the big daddy EMAs. The white line is the top of the range, monthly 10. Purple is the weekly 89, okay? Which happens, for a lot of you who are familiar with what EMAs are, the monthly 21 is in line with this, almost to like the dollar. So you have double strength down here, but you also have double, if I can do this right, there it is. Now the weekly 21 is double strength resistance. You have double strength support with the monthly 21 and weekly 89, and up here you have double strength resistance with the monthly 10 and the weekly 21. So this could go sideways a little bit longer before it figures itself out, but you can see here that the strength of the move, a lot of volatility, still a good amount of volatility, still okay, reducing. It could keep reducing because these EMAs, you have two powerful ones down here, two powerful ones up here. That's one thing to note, but here's the thing I wanted, the secret sauce. And again, you're not going to see this anywhere else on YouTube. Let me take off the yellow line so it's not distracting. Here we go, because this is our main range. The weekly 10 is now in the middle. So we have a point of control. You can tell within the range if the bears are in control or the bulls are in control with that line, the ever important line. It's in the middle. That's the secret sauce number one. Now you're ready to figure out when I become, let me show you why I'm still midterm time frame bearish. To define that for newer folks to my channel, that means I'm trading to the upside right now. I just gave some trade alerts to my community, which I had not done in a while because the market has been too choppy. But right now it's looking like it's a little bit more certain. And I'm long right now. I'm short-term time frame long. I have exact moments where I plan to close them, which the two higher tiers know that. And again, this links to the Discord that you can see here. That is literally from my description section if you want to check that out. Here's why I am short or mid-term time frame bearish, okay? Then there are two ways to visualize this, and if people who watch my channel, this is the cross bad, the one with the music and everything, right? Okay, so I'm going to take off all EMAs except for the monthly 10. Just for reference, when candles close under the monthly 10, it's very bad. This was very bad. It recovered. This hasn't recovered. But here's what's worse. Oops, wrong one. This quicksand. Look. 2017, 20K top, or 19,870, whatever it was. 20K top. Got stuck under what? The white line. The white line. And what happened? It touched the quicksand, capitulated. I mean, look how price was stuck under the white line. Touched the quicksand, capitulated. Under the white line, had a rally, touched the quicksand, capitulated, and recovered really fast, actually. And that might be what happens this time. I would love for that to happen. I would so love for a fast capitulation down to 21K or 18.8. Oh my goodness, gosh, I bet the market's not going to be that generous to me, because usually what you want is not what the market doesn't care what you want. But anyway, look, but here's the point. Look, white line, price stuck under it, was above it, started above, closed below, began open and closed below. Open below is red right now, even though I have a feeling though this could end green, but it doesn't matter if it closes green. Here is where here's step one for me to become midterm time frame bullish again, which means also that I still think a capitulation of it could easily happen after Bitcoin screams to 55K. Short-term time frame bullish means it can hit 55K. I don't care. I'm still bearish the longer time frames, all right? Especially on the monthly time frame. The monthly is horrible. Monthly is like atrocious. That's now a word in Webster's Merriam dictionary. Anyway, so this quicksand is one thing. It is at risk of falling into that quicksand if it's under that. But so I'm going to keep this white line on, and I'm going to take off that EMA fill thing, that fancier guy, And I'm going to go down to the 1 hour chart. It's that, look, this is the same 1 hour line. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin gets above it at like these random moments. It matters if it gets above when the month ends. That would be when, would that automatically make me, that would make me midterm time frame neutral. I would lean a little bullish. I wouldn't be full on bullish, but that's step one. And again, it doesn't matter if it wicks above, because what's happened the last 3 times? Rejection, rejection, rejection. So this crap doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if it goes like this. Well, actually, I take that back. It would actually kind of matter if it got above it and used it as support. I take that back. That would actually be pretty good. But if all this happens, let's say something crazy like this happens. You know, we're going to move up to like 45K tomorrow or something because the markets are hot. Then it bounces around for a couple days. And then, you know, does something like this, goes up. And then on March 29th, March 30th, boom. Close. And it probably wouldn't do that. It would probably close just below. And then April 1st starts below this white line. It's the closure that matters. That's the first thing. And the second thing, and this is going to be the other cross bad. I use the 5-day chart, the EMA fill. I think I need to change it to, crap, what was I? I think maybe I was using this one. Yes, this is cross bad. This needs to uncross. Look, Rick, the 5-day EMA fill, the 21 EMA, okay, the yellow one. When it goes below blue, I make it so it's red. That's what the EMA fill does. Okay, look, it's still trapped below. 5-day candles using as resistance. When a 5-day candle can close above the top one, close, all right, which that is it's just barely higher. Here, let's put on the monthly 10. See where the monthly 10 is? The monthly 10 is awkwardly in the middle. So that's why I wouldn't be full on bullish with the monthly closure just above, because I need a 5-day closure above this. And then I would only be cautiously bullish, very cautious, but I still would have to be bullish, because that EMA fill would still be red. It would still be cross bad, right? But I would have to change my midterm time frame outlook a little bit, because we had a good monthly closure and a good 5-day closure above it. I would probably be, you know, if this is super bullish and this is super bearish, you know, right now, midterm time frame, I'm almost straight down. Like, using my phone, I'm almost straight down, okay? I'm like this. I'm almost straight down, right? Short term, I'm almost straight up, okay? All right, those are my arrows right now. If I could change them, actually, it'd be a hell of a lot easier to show you on a chart, wouldn't it? All right, so short-term time frame bullish. I'm about that bullish right now. Short-term time frame. Midterm time frame, I'm about. I'm close to that bearish, but I'm more. Yeah, I'm about like that right now, actually. And a monthly closure above the white line, which you can barely see here, okay, because it's within the EMA fill. All right, let me take off the EMA fill. See how it is in the middle? It's going to make it hard, right, to kind of figure this out. Then it would probably go sideways. My midterm time frame outlook would be sideways. If it can both close above the white line and a 5-day can close above there, I wouldn't be full on, you know, erect bullish, because this red stuff would still be red. So I can't just be full on, you know, I'm not trying to use sexual innuendos with erect or whatever, but erect, you know, just straight up. I would be more like this, but I would still have to be more bullish than bearish if that case were to happen. And then if I could see some support and another 5-day candle closed above, and this started flipping back to green, then I would both be short-term time frame bullish and midterm time frame bullish, and I would be trading long very aggressively in those cases. And those are the specific conditions in which I would convert and how quickly I would convert, the journey that I would go through from my midterm time frame outlook. If you like this stuff and you want some more reasons why you need to be really careful in 2022 because it might suck, you need to watch this video right here of my origin wave theory. Made it back in November or something, but it still applies. You got to watch it. If you want a little bit more hopium so you can actually see it playing out now that I made a couple weeks ago, click this video right here because it could be lasting. Take Bitcoin up to 50K. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe with the circle in the middle. You just got Timified Worldwide. Peace.